name is Marcus, and I quickly want to introduce myself. I'm an alternative healer. I live south of Berlin in a little village with 80 people close to the nature. And yeah, I work with chiropractic, Chinese medicine, massage, and diet. And yes, 10 years ago I started a spiritual life. I met my first spiritual teacher who gave me the approach to a daily spiritual practice. And since then I started to meditate, I started to connect with God, and I started to more and more approach to a self contact through an authentic life. And I I learned a lot about myself, and I still have many questions. And yes, in August 2019, this year, I went to a Bhakti Yoga festival, and I had 6 essential questions in mind. And I thought by myself, okay, 20 years ago, a friend told me if you have a sincere question in your mind, you have to ask experts. And this is what I did. Since this advice, I asked surgeons how the brain looks inside. I asked experts of physics how these and that things work. I asked psychologists how the mind works. And I studied osteopathy to get a deeper look at the body. And yes, questions and questions. And on this journey to this yoga festival in the summer, I had 6 questions, and I thought by myself, okay, that's the best opportunity to speak to people who have a daily practice, who have a practice with substance, and people who are burning with every cell of their body for their spiritual path. And yes, my 6th question was, how do you meditate, and what is meditation for you? How do you define meditation? 2nd question, what means God or the divine for you? 3rd question, how do you connect with it? 4th question, where does the soul live? 5th question, what means enlightenment for you? And 6th question, what is your mission here on earth? And yes, I received on this festival 15 very fascinating interviews. And until now is November here in Germany, and I have 25 to 30 interviews. I didn't count, but I will bring out these interviews on a German podcast on iTunes and Spotify and Google, and on a German YouTube channel. And the English speaking interviews I will publish on this YouTube channel, Meditation and Healing, so that you can listen to these interviews in the original English speaking language. Yeah, and my absolute goal is it to inspire you and to go forth and to ask your question and to look at life on different perspectives. And my other intention to do this is, I want to deliver you many different perspectives on spirituality, because my spiritual life is very colorful, and I took from every pathway a little bit which is appropriate for me. I think one way for intimate personal spirituality is very difficult. And so yeah, so I want you to listen to various speakers so that you can choose your own way and choose what is appropriate for you. And that's my goal, and I hope to inspire you and wish you a very fascinating time. And bit by bit, I will publish the English speaking interviews, and maybe if I have time enough, I will translate the German ones that are precious for me. Okay. Have a good time and a good self contact, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.